So this video is for my friend Laura, who said that she would like to learn a little bit more about makeup. So Laura, I'd like to just give you a little bit of a tutorial. First thing that's extremely important is that you have to buy all the right things. So you have to buy all the brushes, and then of course all the very expensive products like the Bobbi Brown and the Estee Lauder. Now, when you spend a lot of money on expensive products, you automatically become good at putting makeup on. So that is why I'm going to share with you today what I like to call mom's makeup, and just my tips and tricks on how to put makeup on properly. So the first thing you need to do is you need to take your foundation. It's very important to take a foundation. That noise in the background is actually my camera person's child. Anyway, you just put a little bit of foundation in your hand. You rub it together like you're washing your face with like soap, and then you just close your eyes and you just smear it all on, just like that. You just smear the makeup on, put a little bit on your, here we go, on your neck, and you just smear it on. Now, you might have heard of a beauty blender. It's all the rage nowadays in terms of foundation. And then you also have this foundation brush, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. You just put it in your hands and then you just wipe it off. And then what you do with the excess product that's on your hands is you just look for maybe like your husband's shirt or pants or something, and you just kind of wipe it off there. Okay, so now that you've got your foundation all, Jamie, Auntie Bam is teaching Auntie Laura about makeup. So then you just put that makeup on nicely. Now the next step is for people that are fair like us. It's very important to define your eyebrows. So what you do is you take one of these brushes that have bristles. It doesn't really matter which one, anyone with bristles. And then you find some of this powder that's a little bit darker, but some dark powder, and you just put it like a paintbrush, and you kind of just put it on like that on your eyebrows to make them a little bit darker. Very important for somebody who's pasty white like myself. Okay, next step. The next step is what we call highlighting. Now, I thought that these were highlighters, but they're not. I mean, they are, but when it comes to makeup, this product over here is a highlighter. Okay, and you need to take a brush, a poofy one. I believe that's the professional name. One of these poofy ones. I just got to have nice poofy bristle. Any one of them really. Just take a bit of the excess product off, whatever you did yesterday, just wipe it off. And then you take some of this highlighter, you put the poofy bit in there, shake some excess off, and you just put it there on your cheeks just to give you a little bit of glow. And then the secret that I've got for you, Laura, is you just take this brush and you just put it over your eyebrows like this. You just take some and you just put it over your eyelids. You don't have to worry about the different colors and the V. You just take some of this stuff and you just put it there. Okay? Now, next step is mascara. Contrary to common belief, you never put mascara on your bottom lash. You don't do it. You don't do it. You put mascara on just your top lash. Let me just show you. Okay? Just put it on your top lash. And the reason that you don't put mascara on your bottom lash is, just let me show you why. Because you gotta pull your face like this, okay? And you gotta kind of try and get it there, and those little hairs there under your thing. And the problem is that it just, you see there, that's what happens. That's what happens. So, you know, that's why I say to people that I'm teaching about makeup that you never put mascara on your bottom lashes. You just leave it on the top, just like that. Okay? And then the final step is lips. Okay? With makeup, you've got to be very careful that you don't look like mutton dressed as lamb. So if you are over the age of 35, I do not recommend going for a lipstick like this, okay? This is a really dark lipstick. This is something I think I bought from a trick dance 20 years ago, and you'll see how much I've used it. So when you're over 35, you've really just got to go for something light, you know, just a little bit there, tone, neutral. And that's my look. So I mentioned I like to call it the mom's makeup look. And this look stays with you for like 30 to 45 minutes. So, I mean, it's enough to just get to work, see your first clients, and then they think that you're very well put together. But by the time you see your second client, all of this will be gone. The lipstick will be off, it's disappeared when you drank your coffee in the car, and all this foundation and all the shiny stuff, it'll all be gone. The only thing that will remain on your face is your mascara, but it won't actually be on your lashes. It will be here, this part here, under your eyes. The mascara would have moved down there, and then you'll be left with a kind of like a tired mom look, like for the rest of the day, for 8 hours. And that's my tips. I'd like to do maybe like a follow-up video sometime where I talk about hairstyles and how oh, hold on, there's a baby, but really how you can make your hair. I'm just gonna grab that from my videographer. There, you know, you can just, with your hair, you can put little to no effort in, and then like for the whole day it can look like you put absolutely no effort in. Anyway, Laura, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it's helped you with your makeup.